What's going on, everybody? It's a Saber4, and welcome to part 14 of our All Items Bloodborne walkthrough. On the previous short episode, I took care of Henrik and unlocked this sort of a hidden, area of the Hypogean Gaol in the Yargul Unseen Village. This isn't really, I guess you could say it's a hidden area. Maybe it's not really a hidden area, because if you die to one of the Watchers, you're going to go there anyway. But it is something we can only do right now. After you kill a specific boss, you won't be able to warp to this warp point and tackle this area how it is right now. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cover the whole thing and even kill the boss as well, Darkbeast Paarl. So we come to the warp point and it's this little message: Nightmares, Rituals, Crave a Newborn, Find One, and Silence His Harrowing Cry. I read that before. These guys are doing nasty rituals indeed over here, but it's not the full story. So what you gotta do, in this part at least, is you have this Watcher facing in the one direction and then the other one facing in the opposite direction, and they sort of put them like that so that you can't do like visceral attacks on both of them easily and just take care of them. So what I normally do is lure the guy that's facing in our direction anyway, lure him over here so we can kill him in peace, and then the other guy over there is not going to notice anything, and then I do a visceral attack on the other one. So let's go ahead and try and kill the dude, but remember, these guys are pretty dangerous, especially when you fight them head on. I guess I'm kind of a pussy going away here. I could have killed him, but I suppose since he's going back, might as well do that shit. Okay, great. Now the other guy noticed this. I'm not really doing a good job, but, you know, I just need to get the hang of it. This game, sometimes it goes smoothly when I play it. Sometimes it just feels like it's my first time playing it. So the dude noticed us, but he's gonna turn his back. He did, so I can still do the visceral attack. I used to be more aggressive with these Watchers and didn't have a problem with them, but I just want to be more careful now. Maybe it's because I know I'm recording, don't want to die. So visceral attack on this guy, and if you have enough skill like I do, they should go down. Well, he didn't go down in one shot, but it's close. Only a few shots. But if you have a lot of skill, they can go down in one shot. And get the Bloodstone Shards. They can drop twin Bloodstone Shards and even bolt paper, these guys. So I took care of them. There should be the moon rune over here, but I got it the first time I got here. And then you're gonna come over to this side and then kill this little witch bitch right here, which is essentially, it's like they use the same character model for the Witch of Henrik. Of course, this one is just much weaker. But if you go from the main, entrance, she will grab you and surprise you. So go from behind and then kill her. And then outside of here, it's gonna be more Watchers, a few of the pig hippos, and a lot of dogs too. And this part can be kind of tricky, especially because these enemies, they're gonna be stronger than the ones in the Cathedral Ward and even the Henrik area. So you gotta be careful. But if you just approach it the right way, this shouldn't be a very difficult stage. So this hippo goes up and down the stairs, and I wish there was a way to get like an easy visceral attack on it. Maybe with a lot of precision you can, but I just come over here, hit his ass, and I guess we're gonna go back. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not doing a really good job today. Damn it. What I do, I roll behind his ass and then just kill it, but we're trying to do things perfectly, and when I try and do things perfectly, things go just even worse than normal. But as you guys can see, it can't come into this building. Well, actually it can, if it does that. But under normal circumstances, it's not gonna come in the building. So, kill him, and did the trick. I think, I don't remember it, did behold a pale blood sky. Like if it does that jump shit and then it comes in, it can get into the building. But I don't remember if it did in the past for me. I think he he did come to me in a different playthrough. But normally what I do, I just kill him in the stairs over here. So I was doing a really bad display before. Now over here, it's gonna be these dogs. If you go walk up to them slowly, they're not gonna notice you. They're very, I guess, sleepy or just very laid back. And then this door is closed. It's not gonna open. And when we actually need to come to this place after we kill a specific boss, progress through the game, it's gonna be the sort of second half, you could say. Then we'll be able to go. And then over here, it's the Gaol church attire, like the fake hunters. To be honest, all of the pieces of the attire are extremely shit. I wouldn't recommend any of them, but I usually do keep the trousers with me of the attire because it's the only attire that has 60 in a blunt, physical, normal physical, and what's the other one? Thrust, I think. So I just keep them around, but I end up never using them. But a lot of items down here on the staircase, so make sure you get them. And then over here, I mean, we can go through a lot of different directions, so I'm just gonna go in this area, just walk, and then as you get closer and closer, start running, because there's gonna be a scrambler and we want to kill him, get our twin Bloodstone Shards. So it has a lot of HP for a scrambler, but it's because in this higher level area. And we get 3 twin Bloodstone Shards. Should be quite good at this point in the game if you come to this area. And then over here, it's a door we can unlock from this side. And we're back where we started. Kind of a shortcut, you could say. And a lot of the doors, if you open them up when you first come to this place, they're going to stay open even when you come back. When this sort of place is sort of morphed, you could say. It is going to be kind of changed next time we come, as we going to be able to move even more into the area. And you get a Frenzied Cold Blood over here, and then shouldn't be anything over here. It's going to be enemies though in the future. And then over on this side, you guys can see the dogs. There's going to be a pig down there too. And the door over here is another sort of shortcut. It's going to be an elevator that takes us to the top, but we can't use it. Once again, we got to come into this area after we kill a specific boss, and we can go through the whole thing. So go up the stairs here. There's the hippo below us. Now, what you can do to this guy, if you go in a specific place over the balcony, like over here, you could try and just throw poison knives on it and molotovs and maybe even shoot it. But I don't really want to waste resources. I'm just gonna fight the dude head on and hopefully do better than what I did last time. You know, the hippos, they're not actually too difficult if you know how to dodge them. You know, just go behind their asses, hit them from the rear, and then they die quickly. So let him notice me, and I guess maybe climb over the stairs. Then we can just throw some shit at it, maybe. I guess should I throw like a poison knife? I mean, if I transform the weapon, I guess since he's there for the taking, let me just try and throw something at him. It's a poison knife. Oh. And man, he poisoned my ass. Great. So doing a really amateur job here. So enough tricks. Just gonna fight him head on. So waste an antidote as well, and I lost some health. But I mean, I guess you can do the jump shit from the stairs here. Transform the weapon perhaps. What can I do? What can I do? Throw another poison knife. Or a Molotov, I guess. That did decent damage because of my arcane. Yeah. I guess we're doing a lot of dumb shit here. Oh well. Gonna just take care of him. I'm not normally this bad, but I have to confess, it sucks that I had to show you guys this mediocre display. Oh well, maybe it's because I'm recording. I'm playing kind of weird. Anyway, so with this guy out, this should be all of the pig hippos. There shouldn't be any more. And then he was guarding this sort of item in this area, which is bolt paper, I believe. 5 bolt paper, so that's a lot, but it's not something that I use almost ever, to be honest. I just use fire paper if I use one of those. And then there's gonna be a lot of these regular dog silver bitches here. So take care of them. They're gonna be a little bit more dangerous than the dogs you should be used to by now. But maybe, I don't know, I think maybe the black ones in Henrik area might still be stronger. Blood vial, and then there's gonna be a few more of them. We're gonna get a few other items, and there's gonna be a watcher over there too. So here they come. So a few shots with the cleaver, or the spear. It does the trick. And you can check around behind these carriages and stuff if you want to explore the whole place. There should be a few more items. Let's kill these dudes. Good. And I think this should be all of the dogs. A lot of dogs. So be careful, because if they gang up on you and you're not too familiar how to handle them, they can't kill you. So over here, this watcher is facing in a direction where we can do a visceral attack on him. But it's a bit more complicated because of the dogs. Now, I think I'm gonna still try it and see how it goes. And okay, that worked. Perfect. So do this and just target this guy. Takes priority over the dogs. Alright. Now if you have like the threaded cane in the transformed form, these guys are a bit easier to handle head on. And then over here, it's a weapon, the Tonitrus. I never used it, but I know a lot of people like it. It's one of those strength lightning weapons. It has built-in natural lightning damage in the transformed form, and I guess it's effective against some enemies. You can get it right now, and I mean, we could have gotten it the second time we come through this area. I think there used to be like an old patch. If you don't get it, you can't get it the second time you come, but I think they sort of fixed it in a patch. I'm not too sure. I think you can just acquire it anytime now, and we can also buy this in the future. And then over here, the last sort of part in this area that I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a watcher coming and sort of taking these dogs for a walk. So what we're gonna do is make sure the dogs notice us, so they run towards me, and I take care of them on their own. So here they come, and we can sort of come into the building as well. The watcher shouldn't come in this building unless you lure him in. So come on, quickly enough. Okay, perfect. And use my vial. And now, after you take care of them, what I do is I wait for the watcher to sort of walk by, and then he just stands and looks on the other side, and you can do a visceral attack on him. So this is what we're gonna do. Wait over here, just play it cool, not let him see me, and then we can take care of him. And as you guys can see, I have quite a bit of money too. Like after you clear up this area, if you have the moon rune as well, you're gonna get a lot of money, because you know the pigs give you a lot of money. This guy gives you decent money. Okay, he noticed me, but if you just run away, you know, he sort of doesn't know where you're going, and he's just gonna go back to his post. It's kind of a thing with the AI in this game that you can exploit. You know, if you go outside of an enemy's AI territory, they sort of don't know where you are. Kind of like ants. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how ants work in real life. Very stupid memory. So he faced in the other direction, and now I can go for the visceral attack. Oh god, he noticed me again. Okay, I went too close, but we're gonna do this, don't worry. We're gonna do this right, eventually. So come over here. He's not gonna know where I am, and he's gonna go back to his post. And hopefully you do this from the first time the right way, not like me. But let's walk towards him again. He's going back, taking his time. And the thing is with the assault weapons, the spear and the cleaver, they're kind of short when it comes to the visceral attack range. I mean, at least visually, you feel like you have to get close to get the effect. Man, this guy still hasn't died. Anyway, technically, you're not supposed to come this early in this area, perhaps. Maybe I'm just under-leveled, but I don't think so. But now that I killed this dude, this area should be clear. And we can go down and open a few more doors and get a few items. So, here's the door, and a few nice items as well. We get a twin Bloodstone Shard, twin Bloodstone Shards, and a Cold Blood item here, Frenzied Cold Blood. And then this door, as soon as you open it, two sort of bitches are gonna come running. This sort of Hemwick rip-offs. So take care of them. Don't let them grab you. And they're dead. They usually leave pebbles, but they could leave like a bloodshot eyeball too. And I guess we could enter this area through here, but should I just go from here or go from the other side? Let's just go from here since I've opened the door. Now over here, we can access this area from a few different places too. But there's gonna be this sort of village dudes. They don't have any weapons, and considering they're useless, they give decent money. But they're all pretending to be asleep or pretending to be dead. So just hit them, don't even think twice. And they're gonna go down. There are some of the, I guess, other maybe prisoners the nun was talking about. And we get a lot of bullets over there. And on the other side, should be more of them. And this is basically the sort of road to the boss in this place. One of the bosses. Okay, so this guy is out too. Take care of you as well. And then this one. Last one. Okay. And through that door, it's basically your two options to go through the area. Two different entrances. There's going to be two watchers, and then it's the boss. But I'm going to go up. We're not going to fight the boss right now. I'm just going to go cash my money in. And this whole place is basically clear. We just need to take care of the boss. I've opened up all of the available doors I could. Took care of everybody. Got a lot of money. Got all of the items. And yeah, just the boss. And we're going to be done. And then the next time you come in this area, you don't have to collect so many items and shit. Okay. So let's go cash our money and level up as many times as we can. Now...
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off.
I must have drifted off.
What is it you desire?
Now, regarding the boss, Darkbeast Paarl, some people consider him a difficult boss for this point of the game, but I've never had any problems with him. He's much harder in the DLC, in the Chalice dungeons, what I meant to say. But over here, you know, he shouldn't be very difficult. This is the boss that we're going to use Henrik's Attire, so that's why I did this sort of Eileen quest on the previous episode, get his clothes so we can wear them. He's a sort of lightning beast boss, so we're going to try and block his lightning damage as much as we can. So it looks like I can't level up again. We're going to have to use another one of those money items. So here goes, Frenzied Cold Blood. Go ahead, get one more level in. To be honest, I'm actually a bit over-leveled for this boss, I would say. I fight him, I'm usually like level 40 when I fight him. I've even fought him at level 38 and 39 in some playthroughs. But I guess we're level 44 this time around. So I'm gonna power up the cane, but we're still gonna use the saw spear in this fight. And I think that's about it. See what I can do with my gemstones too. Can we do anything? Now, I fought him in the past with both the spear and the threaded cane in the transform form. Both should be decent weapons because of the serrated damage if you transform the cane. And if you use the cleaver, of course, in the first form, should be good. But the spear should be the most effective against him, you know. You can use the transform form as well, longer range, because he is going to have... I usually go for his legs, and you can sort of miss as he's moving around. So sometimes the transform form can't be handy of the spear. But looks like I can't really upgrade much, so we're just going to use the spear as it is. Store, I think, some of the useless shit. Like Yargul, clothes. But maybe we do this a different time. Kinda need to rush now if we're gonna take care of the boss. But actually first, let me go to Cathedral Ward and get a special vial from our bitches. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I don't think I did. Now that we unlocked the Healing Nun, she's gonna be in the same place as, you know, the beggar dude and the prostitute. And these are basically all of the... Well, there's one more character that we can send here, but we're not going to send him. So let me just talk to this guy first. He should have some updated dialogue.
Right, a peek to the herd, not in the old town. I doubt there's any more out there. God save us. Yharnam's done for. There ain't no more survivors. There can't be. Yharnam's done for.
Now he has kind of different dialogue depending on if you send the whore first and the nun second, or the nun first and the whore second. So let's talk to you.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice. Yes, of course. Coming close. Now, take my blood.
Blood of Adela. Little do you know.
Brave hunter, please give me a little more time. There are others in need of my blood.
What others are you talking about? It's like we're the only people left alive. But anyway, little does she know that the church is to blame for everything going on in this game. Okay, so Blood of Adela. Now, what I was trying to say in the beginning, before I talk to everybody, is that after you have both the nun and the whore over there in the red dress, if you talk to the whore, Ariana, and keep getting her blood, I think either the first time you do this or the second time you get it while the nun is there, the nun gets jealous and kills Ariana. And we don't want that. We definitely want Ariana alive. She has a big role to play. I mentioned it in a previous episode. We can't get an umbilical cord from her if she survives through the end. And that's what my aim is going to be. I always get her cord because I always kill the other person that can give us a cord. Well, not always, but if we're going to do one playthrough, like in this case, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and Blood of Adela is much better than Ariana's either way. It gives me continuous healing for a few seconds, which is much more useful than continuous stamina. I mean, it's up to preference, but I think most people would agree getting that continuous healing is more important. It can save your ass. Okay, and now we come through this place, and it's those bitches once again. There's one, and then the other two. be careful for them not to grab you. So take care of this one too, and take care of the dudes as well. Get a lot of pebbles from killing them over and over. And we're gonna face Darkbeast Paarl soon. Okay. Now over here, it's gonna be 2 watchers, but what you want to do is just run and go straight into this sort of open cell, destroyed cell area, and you can sort of hit them through the cells if you lure them over here and they don't come through the entrance. But what you can do, the best method is to just lure them in this sort of a entrance over here, and then they can't come through this entrance. Sort of broken bricks in the house, and just kill them in this fashion. You know, they can't come in, and you can just kill them like that, cheese them. Just like I showed you in the Untitled Chapter, the other watcher over there, he can't come in the building, and then you can just kill him from a little bit of distance. If you have the spear, you can just transform it and do like long range attacks, do like thrust too. But I mean, you can use the axe, you can use the cleaver too in the transform form. Oh shit. So if he touches you, you guys see it's half our health. And if you get hit with the sack, you're gonna die for sure. So take care of him while I'm here. Oh god, finally. And get Bloodstone Shards. You just don't want to give me twins, do you? Damn it. And then there's the other one. Sometimes both of them sort of come together, but I guess this one didn't notice us somehow. You can sort of hit them from over the cell too, like over the bars. And you know, sometimes they don't come, but you shouldn't risk it because he can just make a sudden run, and then before you know it, he's right next to you. But sometimes I have sort of killed them over here, like he's sort of stuck in the cell, doesn't want to come over. Come on, dude. I'd rather you just come to the brick entrance. There he is. He does that sudden run, and if you're not careful, he's gonna get you. He also has a grabbing attack, which if he does, I think you basically die in one shot at this point in the game. So the best way is to just come through this broken, destroyed brick area. And just a few shots. Come on. Come on, dude. It's kind of funny. These guys can be potentially more dangerous than the boss. Okay, so one more shot, and then you're dead. Finally. And you gave me bolt paper. I guess it's better than the Bloodstone Shards. And then over here, there isn't anything. It was just these 2 watchers and, you know, all the different doors that you can go through. Okay, so now it's time for the boss. Darkbeast Paarl. I actually like this boss. It's kind of fun fighting the beasts in this game. It makes us feel like a real hunter, you know, when you fight these big beasts, do these serrated bonus damage. Okay, so now is the time to equip Henrik's attire. And if you haven't acquired it, make sure you do. You know, you do Eileen's quest, and then use your insight to buy the stuff from the Bath Messenger, the Insight Messenger. So we're going to equip everything, because it's going to give us the lightning resistance, and you can summon help too if you want here, but I never do it. And now we look like Henrik. And with this, it's going to help you against this guy's lightning attacks, while still maintaining our physical defense. So there he is. He's destroyed in pieces, but he's going to revive. So here we go. And prepare to get your ass kicked. So he does look, you know, really scary perhaps. And what you can do is, I guess you could lock in on his head or some of his body parts, but then he can hit you easily, hit you easier as well. So I just go under him and he has a hard time hitting me, and I sort of hit him back. The range can be a bit troublesome, you know, with the spear. I could have transformed it, but I'd rather just miss a few shots and, you know, have a faster weapon that I could hit him more times potentially than get the range of the spear in its transformed form. But you could do that too. Now is the time to use the healing nun's vial and just mash through him. Oh shit, should have dodged that. So go for another vial. And you guys can see like the church's Adela's blood, I don't know why I'm calling her church nun, puts in work, like the continued recovery. It puts in a lot of work. So keep hitting the dude, and you guys notice that as you hit him, you know, he gets broken apart, and then he needs a few seconds to recover. There we go. He's kind of fucked up on the ground. A few more shots, and he is out. Excellent. And that is the Darkbeast Paarl. You get a lot of money, and then you get the Spark Hunter badge. With this, you can actually buy the Tonitrus too from the store, and buy a few other things. Open up the lamp, and we're gonna open this big ass gate, and you're gonna see a familiar place if you haven't figured it out yet. So open up the gate, and where are we? Indeed, we are in the old Yharnam area. So if you guys remember the first time I came through here, and I told you, you know, this sort of gate leads to a boss. We're gonna open it from a different place, and then if we go from this lamp to Djura, now we can actually befriend him. I'm not gonna do this right now. We're gonna call this an episode, but did pretty okay today. Took care of Darkbeast Paarl and covered the Hypogean Gaol area. So hope you guys enjoyed this Bloodborne episode 14. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What? Yep.